Okay, so far we've seen how we can run this command and have our NW application running, but the next part is how about I wanted to change this color for the button here and to have it something like primary color. This is a Vuetify class that we can apply, but you'll see that doesn't change anything here. And the reason for that is because we need to build the whole application again. And I fast forwarded a little bit the video, but that took a little while. And now that we have the application built, we can go ahead, open up the DevTools, and reload the application so we can see the new color. And that's different from what we had before, where we could just run the dev task here and then open up 8080 in our local environment so that the application would be um, kind of live here, right? We also notice that we have DevTools enabled here because of that Chrome extension. So we can now change the color again to secondary, and after the hot module replacement took care of it, now we have the color change. And so that means this development workflow is faster and more comfortable for us, and this is something we want to leverage. For that, let's create another configuration file that Phoenix is going to be reading and working with. Okay, so let's create another folder inside of the root and call it launch. Inside of that, we will create a new package.json file with the following configuration. Um, let's add a name. I'll call it Devon for development environment, and configs that Phoenix will need. And the most important one right now is going to be the entry point or the main field for our development environment in NW. We will call, in this case, whatever the output is for the Vue CLI environment that we are running at the moment. So notice I didn't kill this process, so the dev task is still running. I'm still looking at it on my browser window. And now I killed the original command that I run to fire up our NW app. And now instead of looking into the current folder, which is the root of Heartbeat, I will tell Phoenix to look inside of the launch folder for a package.json file, which will have the config that I want to launch our NW.js app. So you'll see, let's do our quick test for the color here and wait for Webpack to compile everything. Then we see the color change here, and we didn't have to build it again ourselves. So I hope that was clear enough as to what's going on. And let's now open up the DevTools in here. Notice that it is suggesting me to download and install DevTools because this is a different environment other than my normal browser window, right? So I'll show you how to address this and how to get the Vue DevTools inside of our NW.js environment next.